Aquí estamos y no nos vamos. Regresamos, aquí estamos y no nos vamos. Y si nos echan, nos regresamos.
What do we want?
Amnesty.
What do we want?
Now.
What do we want?
Amnesty. Now.
What do we want?
Amnesty.
What do we want?
Now.
What do we want?
Amnesty.
Those documents have been with the court for more than a year now, and it appears that they had not been reviewed. So basically, today was supposed to be a day of decision from our standpoint, and in turn, what she did was basically reschedule the case for August 26th of this year for a final hearing and for her decision. This is a case that's based on historical facts. And what that means is that you rely on experts. And those experts are not available forever. Those people had already been scheduled to appear before the previous judge. It now seems that we will have to make them available before this new judge. Without our expert witnesses, we have no case. We know the history of the case, we know the facts on which the case is based, but they have no legal meaning unless you have experts who can come to court and testify to those facts.
Were they ready to testify today, though, or she?
Well, they didn't have to because they had already submitted that information to the previous judge. So what I thought was going to happen today was that she will have read their testimony previously and make a ruling today. What she indicated today is now she wants a sworn statement from one of our experts, and presumably that would imply that they would have to come to court before her to testify. That's a potential problem for us because I now have to contact our experts and see if they're available to testify. And if they're not available, then I have to request another date. And the longer the case goes on, the more difficult it is for us. There is a very real chance that it could be deported. My client had been a victim of torture in Chile. That torture happened at the hands of the Chilean government. That government was actually financed and supported by the United States of America. So you can well understand that my client had a little apprehension about going to the U.S. government for help when we knew that the U.S. government supported the coup d'etat that overthrew the government in Chile and put him in jail and tortured him. And that's essentially the argument that we are making to the court, that the 1-year bar should not apply in this case because there is a justification, a basic, valid reason as to why this man didn't want to go to the U.S. government to seek help. One thing that needs to be kept in mind is that Victor was not an average person in the consciousness from the struggle in Chile. He was the leader of an organization called MIR, which stands for the Movement of the Revolutionary Left. And so he was aware of who was financing the coup d'etat in Chile. And so when he gets to the United States, he knows the country that made the coup d'etat and all the torture and disappearances in Chile possible. So that to expect him to run to U.S. authorities within a year of his arrival here to make that application for asylum, it's unreasonable. Básicamente lo fundamental es que este es un caso en el que Víctor corre el riesgo de ser deportado a Chile. La razón fundamental es que la aplicación de asilo que estamos haciendo en este momento es una aplicación que tiene que hacerse dentro de 1 año de la persona haber llegado a Estados Unidos. Y la aplicación Víctor la hace más de 20 años después de haber llegado a Estados Unidos. Ahora, yo creo que hay una justificación. Y la justificación es que Víctor fue perseguido y capturado por el gobierno de Chile en los años 70 y ese gobierno fue financiado y apoyado por los Estados Unidos. De manera que pedirle que él presentara una petición dentro de 1 año de llegar a los Estados Unidos no es razonable, porque sería pedirle ayuda a las personas que hicieron posible con su financiamiento y su apoyo que el golpe de Estado ocurriera en Chile, que él fuera encarcelado en Chile y de que él fuera torturado.
¿Y usted cree que si lo mandan para Chile, pongan que logra, usted teme por su vida?
Bueno, en Chile hoy, por ejemplo, los Pinochet, los que me deportaron a mí de Chile, controlan el Congreso, las dos cámaras, la Cámara de Diputados y el Congreso, y controlan la Corte Suprema y controlan las Fuerzas Armadas, y por tanto son ellos los que siguen dominando en Chile, y por supuesto que la vida de nosotros, los que luchamos por los derechos sindicales, sociales, pues está en peligro en Chile. Hay muchos mapuches encarcelados y hay muchas mujeres y jóvenes perseguidos hoy actualmente en Chile.
I think this case and the bureaucracy involved in it is reflective of the bureaucracy in general within these deportation proceedings against undocumented workers. You have people being held in detention camps in Arizona and New Mexico for years, and not without any type of decisions being made. These are human beings who have families, who have sons and daughters, who are mothers and fathers, and they're held in limbo while these proceedings happen against them. So I think that with Vicor's case, it's reflective of that. The bureaucracy involved in a number of court cases and a number of court cases being pushed forward, again, is reflective of the bureaucracy involved in these deportation proceedings that are separating families and that are really causing destruction within the immigrant community.
No solamente la situación de Vicor, son más de 12 millones de indocumentados e indocumentadas que están pasando esta situación. Entonces vamos a hacer muchas movilizaciones
What do we want it?
Now.
Somos trabajadores.
No somos criminales, somos trabajadores. No somos criminales, somos trabajadores. No somos criminales, somos trabajadores. No somos criminales.
What do we want?